Hey there, my beloveds. Welcome back to my channel. This is Amy with Beloved Plans. Today I wanted to show you guys an update that I've done to my Frankenplanner, my catch-all planner. Made some changes for the month of May, so I thought it would be fun to go through and just show you guys what I've changed and updated for the next couple of months. Alright, so the first thing I did is I went ahead and changed out my cover. So this is from the Fave Happy Notes notebook, and it came with these discs, and I just love the rose gold. I love the florals that it has going on. This is what the back looks like. So just a nice change for spring. That's one of the things I love about Happy Planner is that you can easily change up the covers and make it your own every single month if you want, or whenever you get bored. So anytime I'm feeling bored about my planner, I just change up the cover, change up the discs, change up the guts, and I'm back to being happy again with it. All right, so in the beginning here, I still kept my little pocket. So I just keep receipts and different things that I need to remember in here. Then I have my page of sticky notes. Starting to get low on some of these, so I might have to find a new one of these. The tab is getting a little bit beat up as well since it does stick out the top here. Then my first section, I need to put my name in here still, but I did switch this out. I was using Glam Girl at the beginning of the year, and now I switched it out to this one. I can't remember what that one's called. Here I do have a laminated page. This was like all pre-COVID, but it was month beginning tasks, mid-month tasks, month ending tasks, just different things that I want to make sure I do throughout the month. My intent, see from January, was to check off every month on here, but clearly that has not happened. On this back side, I have kind of my daily routine during the week. Again, this was when school was going, the kids were going to school, different things like that, so I do need to update that, but I did want to keep it in here for now. I did add a section called COVID Journal, and this again I took out of the Happy Notes. And I got these weekly capsule sheets from Cloth and Paper. So my plan is to take one of these each week, stick it in where my weekly spread is for the week, and then just kind of as we go through the week, fill out just different notes of things that happened or that we did. I just feel like it's a really interesting time right now, and so I really want to make sure I document it. And I thought it would be neat to use these sheets to do just that, and then have like a little journal of sorts when it's all said and done. Here I just have some extra note paper if I decide to journal more on stuff. This was from the Positivity Challenge that Happy Planner did back in March. This was a list of all the different things throughout the challenge. I made that sheet. Favorite things, this was one of the things that we did, was use stickers to show all your favorite things, and I really loved how this page turned out, so I thought I'd keep it in here. Then one night we had a Zoom call with a bunch of planner babes, and we played Never Have I Ever, and then whenever we said something that you had done, you put a sticker on. So in it, we tried to use stickers that represented the things we were talking about, so it was pretty fun. So then here is my year at a glance pages. I did have these color coded. I did go ahead and take out the first part of the year since that's done with. A lot of it's kind of sad to look at because so much of it has been crossed out. Like here I realized I gotta cross out another couple things. This picnic we're not having anymore. We're not going to Frozen on Broadway anymore. There's really no more last day of school, but I will leave that on. My mission trip got moved. So it's kind of depressing, all the stuff that's gotten changed. Birthdays are still staying on at least. So I do have those through the end of the year. I do need to kind of go in and fill out, but really a lot of things haven't gotten rescheduled yet. So not a whole lot to put on here through the remainder of the year as of right now. All right, so then in here what I do is I Frankenplan. So that means I take different sections of different planners and put them all into one. So I will have the month of May in here 4 different times for each of the different sections of my planner. So my main catch-all planner is the first section that I have. So right now we're in May, so here I have my monthly spread, and then as we go through the month I have my weekly spread. So here's my capsule for this first full week of May that I started jotting notes down on. I might go back and decorate it a little bit too afterwards. That's 2-sided, so then I'll move this to next week. I did also get these, I know they're kind of hard to see, but these new dividers, the top dividers from Cloth and Paper. I recently posted a video of my first order from them, so I will link that above right now so you guys can check that out. This is one of the products that I ordered, was these top divider tabs. Really love how clean and simple they are. I also like how I can see my spread behind them, because some of the ones that have designs on them just clashes and you can't see your decoration at all. So this is the week we're currently in. So then I have that, and then I've got, all my other blank pages that I will soon be filling out. So then the next section in my planner is my budget section. So I used to have this at the back, but I decided to move this forward right after my everyday kind of stuff because I'm using this a lot more often. So the first thing I have in here is my savings challenge that I do every month from the Budget Mom. You can see more about those in my budgeting planning videos every month that I put up. This month is a water challenge to try to not like get Starbucks or get pop or anything when you're out and about. So this one's been pretty easy to do just because we're home all the time. So I'm trying to fill in these as we go, but I haven't really been remembering to color those in. I kind of want to reuse these anyways. And then here are the sinking funds list that I keep, and I just keep this in my planner every month and all our bills. So then here's my monthly spread for the month of May. Again, I only keep May in here, and then I have a separate budget planner that keeps all the other months in there. And then when May is done, I take this section out and put it back in there, put June in. So my monthly, and then as you guys have seen at my budgeting videos, I have my May pages for the budget by paycheck workbook. And then again, I have another tab here and a divider for where I do my expense tracker. So I've got that going on, and then all the rest of my sheets. So then the next section is my social media section of my planner. So I've kind of been playing with different ways of doing this. At first I was tracking a ton of stuff, then I kind of took some time off of, tracking a lot. But I did find this really nice tracker to track followers. So I think that's kind of fun. Once a month, just fill that in. And then I did start using this week, I started using the Encourager planner, which I had bought this one at the beginning of the year thinking I would maybe use it as my everyday planner, but I never did. So I decided to try to use it as my social media planner. So right now I'm not using the monthly for anything. I might go through at the end of the month and put like statistics and stuff in, or goals that I had, but I started with the weekly for now. So then here's my first week of using this. So up here I have my video schedules, my YouTube numbers, and then like just different video ideas here, my goals for followers and things. A to-do list section kind of here, and then I'm using this section for Instagram. So I basically just had to cover up these two section titles and then just write my own in there. I might eventually make some stickers for those, but for now it's working just fine to write it in. So I did really like how this worked. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to use this layout for the month of May for social media stuff. Again, I have my little tracker and my little divider in here. So then this next week I'll fill this one out. I do also have a monthly printable that I got from, I think it's Alex Marie Designs. I will try and find out for sure. But anyways, I have printed these on cardstock, and they have all the different like national days printed on there, and they are intended for social media planning. We'll see if I use that. So then the last section is my wellness section. So I have my May here, and I do still need to fill out my May goals for wellness. But here is, again, I have my divider at the top. It's my wellness section. I have been using the monthly for meal planning. Try to sit down once a week or so, and I am going to do a separate video on how I do this. But I try to start planning out our meals for like a week or two at a time, so I can figure out my grocery shopping and I just at least have some things on hand to be able to make for dinners throughout the week. And then I haven't been filling out my wellness spreads at all. I do really want to try to start getting back to these, but right now I have just a lot going on with social media stuff and budgeting and all of that. So I'm just gonna give myself some grace in this section and just let it be there. So that is like my catch-all Frankenplanner that I take with me every day. So next I'll just show you guys where I'm at on my Fave planner. So I did end up putting it in, I had gotten this on clearance, this rose gold like padded holder. So I did go ahead and put it in here just because I was like, you know what, I'm not using that thing, and I can go ahead and stick papers in here if I need to. I'm just watching church online right now, so it's not like I have to lug this to church every week, but I am using this newer Faith planner cover. I absolutely love it with the rose gold discs. So I do have some sticky notes in here, and I like how these are on the clear now. Hoping the future sticky notes will have that. So right now I do still have everything from January through May in here, just because it doesn't take up a ton of space. So I've got that. So I'm still using, here's April, I'm still using my monthly spread for gratitude journaling. I was trying to write one thing every day that I'm grateful for. Here's May right now. I haven't done a video on my faith planners in a while. So then my weeklies I am using to write the verse of the day up here at the top, and then sometimes I'll write a little prayer or some thoughts or something related to whatever's going on at the time. So I've been trying to really just use this as a little bit of a journaling space more, and then just prayer requests and things over here. The side, it's been really fun to decorate these. Like at the beginning, they feel so blank, but then as I write on it through the week, I really, going back now, I'm like, oh, it makes me so happy to look at all this. Like I love seeing it filled out. So some weeks are simpler than others, as you can see, but at the end of the day, it's like I just want to make sure I'm doing it on a regular basis. This was the last week of April here. And then here we have May. And here was this week. I'm filming this right now on Sunday the 10th. So I love how this one turned out. I'm trying to do more lettering and just decorative things in here if I don't necessarily have a lot to write, just to make it a little bit prettier. And then I'm actually using, this is also from Cloth and Paper. This divider just says today at the top. I got this at the Chicago Planner Conference from their table, but it's really nice again because it's clear and I can see through it, and it's really simple and clean. So then the next section in my Faith Planner is the sermon notes section. So I just have this from the Faith Notes sermons, and then I just keep the notes pages in here. And then every week I write, my different notes from the different sermons going on. So sometimes I'll move the empty pages or these pages to the back so that I have the most recent one on top too, if we're doing a series especially. So that is where I am at with my faith planning. And then I did start this home planner, which I will link to this video as well above right now. And this was a Happy Notes that I got at the Chicago Planner Conference from my workshop with At Home with Kita. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time on this because I've kind of shown you guys, but I did also get these grocery lists from Cloth and Paper with the intention of maybe putting them in my weekly planner and filling them out every week as I go. I'm kind of just experimenting with different things here. This is also a printable that came from the Budget Mom. This was in one of her Friday newsletters. So this has it nicely broken out in colors as well. So just kind of playing around with that. So then I have my inventories that I showed you guys in the other video. Freezer, fridge, pantry, and then back here is like my Netflix show tracking that I've been doing and whatnot. And then we just have some blank notes pages. So I'm still building this and working on this as I have time, or just there's things that don't fit into my other planners, they're kind of gonna just go in here. So that's where I am at right now for my May planners, and I'll probably keep these the same for the month of June as well. And then I know the July new line of planners, the 18-month planners, come out. I do have a horizontal. I'm really tempted to switch to that, or at least use it for some sort of journaling or some sort. I really miss my horizontal layouts, but this vertical has grown on me too. We'll see what I end up doing in July, but I'll probably put another update up just to show you guys how I've tweaked things. So I love watching and seeing how people are tweaking things and changing them for their usage. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, if you are not yet a subscriber, go ahead and click that subscribe button, hit that bell so you never missed a video. Thank you so much for watching, and happy planning. Bye.